Hey, what's up guys? This has been kind of long overdue. For a while now I've been telling you guys that I was going to do a by your side instructional video. So I've finally gotten around to it. I've gotten a lot of questions about some of the parts on the song. The song actually isn't that difficult if you just got to know what parts to play. So what I'm going to try to do today is show you how to play those parts. And then after that you'll be like, oh, I can play this with my eyes closed. So the part that most people ask about is the strumming pattern, but the first part is probably the most important part of the song. It's got that that vibe where we have so what we want to do is learn how to do that. So I'm going to try to take a close-up of my hands so you guys can see what's going on here. Now the main part we want to work on is the picking pattern down here, because what you're doing with your hands isn't going to be that hard to do, I don't think, for a lot of you guys, but the picking pattern is going to be what's going to make it. Okay, quick guitar lesson before we start with this. The main thing we need to know is the number of our strings. So strings, obviously we have 6 strings, but they're counted from the bottom. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The most important strings we're looking at right now are 5, 4, 3, and 2. The picking pattern we're working with is 5, 3, 4, and then we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 3. So we're going to just go back and forth with that. So it's 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so we're going to just have that go back and forth. Going to be that picking pattern. What we have down here is I'm kind of try to use just these 2 fingers here. Now my guitar doesn't have fret markers except for on the 12th fret, so it's kind of hard to read. This is your 12th fret though, and the other finger is going to go on the 11th fret. So what we have here, I'm using my pointer finger and my ring finger. So it's pointer finger on the 5th string on the 10th fret, and then your ring finger is going to go on the 12th fret on the 4th string. Okay, now you're going to pick the same pattern that I just showed you down here within this position. So what you're going to have, it's going to obviously sound like this. A lot of that is just open stringing. So just pick that same pattern out. Then that's a G. That's a G position. For our next one, we're going to slide all the way down, or not all the way down. We're going to slide down here, which will be to our 7th fret. That's going to be an E. We're going to slide again to our 5th fret, and then slide again to our 3rd fret. And that's just going to be going back and forth between those 2. So you start up here on the 12th fret. You're going to come up here. Then you're going to play the same exact positioning, slide it down to the 7th fret, then slide it down again to the 5th fret, and then slide it down again to the 3rd fret. And you'll be playing that same picking pattern. So we're going to play that all the way through, and it's going to sound something like this. Alright, now again, that's 10th fret. We're holding that same position we were talking about earlier with your pointer finger and your ring finger. We're going to the 7th fret, 5th fret, and then we're going down to our 3rd fret. And I'm just going to repeat that over and over again until we get up to the so we're on to our next part. I'm not going to zoom in or anything for this because it's pretty basic and straightforward here. A lot of people have just been asking about the strumming pattern for it. So I'm going to try to really focus on that. Now the chords are very simple. It's just G, E minor, D, and C. That's the same chords we were playing up here on the neck. We're going to have G, like I said, G, E minor, D, and C. So that's just basic, like everyone knows that one. So we'll have, why are you striving? I'm kind of doing, I teach this to all my students, but it's like a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So it's got that 1, 2, and 3 and 4, and 2 and 1, 2 and 3 and why are you striving? Just keep that going. These days, E minor, why are you trying to earn grace? D, why are you crying? Straight to C, let me lift up your face. Back to G, just don't turn away. And that's pretty basic on your verse. That's what it's going to be over and over again. Now there is a little part there, I believe on the second verse, where it goes to the G and then back to D. On the I want to give you life, it'll go back to D. But that's pretty basic. Okay, so on to our chorus now. We're going to have the same chord, same 4 chords, just in a different progression, a different pattern. This time it's going to be E minor, C, G, and D. And we're just going to have a now for you beginners, you can kind of do a down, 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 down. You're just going to strum it. Just go down, 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 down. That'll just be the strumming pattern. Now I'm doing a little hitch note. One thing I always want to say with the rhythm, you want to keep that fluent motion going. That's what's going to keep you in time. So if we played that, I'll be by your side, C, G, to D. Your side, wherever you fall in the dead of night, whenever you call it, please don't fight these hands that are holding you. These my hands are holding you. And we're going to go back to G there. And that's right back to our verses we were playing earlier. And we're back to look at these hands. So you're just going to start there and play exactly what we did a minute ago on so our last verse. And final part is going to be the bridge. And the bridge is really simple. We're going to have a 4-chord progression, but it's only going to involve 3 actual chords. So D, E minor, C, and D is our progression, which means for you that you'll have D, E minor, C, and D, and then you'll start it all over again. So D, E minor, C, D, D, E minor, C, D, which means there in the middle of that, D is going to have to get 2 measures there. So, what a measure is, just that's 1 measure, that's 2, that's 3, and 4, and we start it again. Oh, E minor, I love you, C, I want you, back to D, to know that start back on D again, E minor, then I love you, C, I'll never let you go, right to D, back to the chorus, and I'll be by your side wherever, and we're back into the chorus part there, and you put all those parts together, and you are playing By Your Side by 10th Avenue North. Good luck to you guys. Thanks.